Hello lovers of all things that move, this is Francis, welcome back to my channel and the part 2 of my video trying to get from LAX via transit center, via public transit, all the way to downtown LA. In this video we add a bonus, we're also gonna go from downtown to the seaport as well by public transit.
Alright, loving all things that move, we're right in the middle of a highway. Oh my god, it's so loud here. Now we feel you know how it feels to be in all things that move. We're right in the middle of the highway. We gotta go downstairs and grab the bus. Yeah, grab the bus to downtown. It's called the J bus, right? The gray line, the J.
Now the elevator stinks like cigarettes.
Among other things.
Yeah. You know, public transit in big cities, sometimes they get neglected. Let's see it. Now we're gonna get in the bus.
The highway is so loud, I have to scream to talk over here. right, so we're downtown.
We made it.
Yes, that bus was fun. What is it, the J line?
Yeah, J, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
9,
silver.
10, yeah.
Very interesting bus. The biggest complaint that we would have is that there's no space for luggage.
Yeah, it's just a regular city bus. It does go through a highway, HOV lane, but it does go through like just regular neighborhoods, and people get on, get off. So it
was real nice that there was no traffic.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
Very efficient, and it was actually $1.75 to get from LAX all the way here. So that's
it was a free transfer.
Yeah, it was a free
from the train to the bus.
Yeah.
Now look at this bag right here. So this is all we're carrying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much at all, but there's zero space for luggage.
Oh, even like when you're standing, like you can hit the passengers were complaining.
Yeah.
They say, "You're moving your bag in my face," you know. But, you know, and then I ended up moving. I said, I apologize. But, you know, it's hard to move around the bus. The bus was also full of people when we got on. So there's not like places for luggage or anything. So if you bring big trunks, I would not recommend it taking that, you know.
Not even that, but like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I remember we used to go shopping all the time because we used public transit everywhere. And we had like a push cart that we would put food in and stuff and bring on the bus. And there was space.
Yeah, this bus was very tiny. It was very compressed.
Train, the same thing.
Yeah, the train was also small. It's not like those big wide trains.
Correct.
It's like very tiny. You barely can fit your luggage around your legs. You know,
Yeah.
little challenge on that. The logistics.
Yeah, but we are here. If you want to see the hotel we're going to stay in.
Yeah, check out Daniel's channel.
There you
I'll
go.
be there. I love historical buildings.
Yeah.
I'll post some reels on Instagram about the beauty of the architecture that we're about to see. One more note, that if you're taking this train and bus at night, I don't know if it is pretty, you know, I'll say maybe safe or not. I mean, we did in the daytime, it seems okay. It's just regular people going to work back and forth. We did see maybe some things that are suspicious, but they have security sometimes in the train. There was actually a guy in the train. There was security. In the bus, they have cameras, and the bus driver is constantly monitoring what's going on in the back of the bus. He likes to keep watching in the glass to make sure people are not doing anything unruly. So,
But otherwise, all good. It took an hour and 20 minutes
yeah.
from the airport to here. So just keep that in mind. And that was with zero traffic.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not sure with traffic how long it might take you. So, but $1.75, I think quite a bargain.
Can't beat that, yeah.
Yeah, you get to
What would be the Uber? You check, right? It was like
$95.
$95.
Yeah.
Right? So for the comfort, no hassle.
And then the other bus, you know, what is it again? Flyaway?
Flyaway.
$9.75, I think.
Which one is fine too, but it'll bring you to Union Station, and then we'll come into the Biltmore or the hotel. So we're gonna get a Union Station and take the red line train and get off at Persian Square, which is right around the corner here.
Yeah.
So it would still cost, you know, probably like $12 for the whole process. Still cost efficient. And you probably like the bus. You don't have to take any transfers. The bus, the Flyaway, I've watched some YouTubers, like trains are awesome, you know. He came here about 2 years ago, and he took the bus, and it was the most efficient, but not the most cost effective. But that's easy. You leave from the terminal, come to, you know, Union Station, and you'll be done with the trip.
Very cool.
We checked in our bags in the beautiful hotel, the Biltmore Hotel. Then we decided to take the subway to go check a few sites and maybe shop for a few items before we go to our next journey. Oh my God, is that a good idea to take the subway in LA? We'll find out. I was saying that because last time I watched a few videos about the Red Line subway train in LA, it looked pretty scary, so I am concerned to take this train today. Hopefully everything works out here. We're gonna... So it's not allowed drinking speeding, feeding the animals. So we're gonna be in the end of the train from the beginning. They have a funny horn, right? I think we're gonna go this way. Oh, this one was a little longer, you see? So this one was a little longer. It's a cool picture over there when they were building the station. There's a whole system in there. That's where we are now. After we look around and visit a few stops, now we're taking the train back to the hotel. I think we did pretty okay. Can be a little challenging, looks scary sometimes, but it is all nice people too that rides the train. So everybody's good. Don't have to be afraid. Wow, this hotel is just unbelievably beautiful, right? Biltmore, Los Angeles. Look at this hall. This is a beautiful piece of history. If you ever have a pleasure of staying here, really, really beautiful.
Early the next morning,
Good morning. Now today we'll be traveling from downtown LA to the seaport to get our cruise from Royal Caribbean and navigate up the seas. We're so excited about it. So we're trying the bus again. We're gonna try the bus to the port and hopefully come back in the bus back to LAX. And this is gonna be the bonus part of this video. We're on the way to the port. We just stop over here a little bit for a quick break. The bus is gonna continue about halfway through the trip so far. I'm going to San Pedro Terminal, Cruise Terminal, taking the J line. So far so good. It's a cool way to get down there. $1.75. So
So how was the
Thoughts?
bus ride?
it was very nice.
It
And
was.
the
The
midday.
bus wasn't crowded.
No, not at all.
And it was almost like express. I
It
mean,
was.
we made what? 10 stops? Maybe
Yeah,
12
that's
stops?
it. Mhm.
But literally from downtown LA to here,
Took
it
what,
took us about
40
50 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
50. Yeah.
Now, of course, no welcome party.
Yeah, there's no balloons
Right?
here,
The
nothing.
boat is over there.
Yeah.
We can either Uber from here, but I think we're just gonna walk.
Yeah, we'll just walk, take
it
a
looks
walk.
close enough.
We're not running late, so
No.
we should be okay, right?
So the bus was $1.75.
$1.75. And what was how much was the Uber?
$36
Okay.
from downtown to Uber.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, if you have a lot of luggage, we don't recommend.
This is what we got going
Yeah,
on.
right. So
Of course, this is even extra because we got a couple extra shirts yesterday.
correct.
Couldn't
Yeah.
pass up on a good sale,
Yeah.
you know? But usually we would just have this and this,
Yeah.
and that's all.
Correct.
So I
Nice.
think with that is fine. I think if you have larger suitcases, which you probably shouldn't have anyway because it's only
Yeah.
a 3-day cruise.
And it's a pain to carry that all around the place.
Yeah.
It's not recommended.
Those
We're
would be a
learning the hard
challenge on
way.
this bus, no
Yeah,
doubt.
no doubt.
But if you have carry-on stuff,
yeah, that might be
carry on for an airplane?
Yeah, you'll be okay.
totally fine.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
You know, public transit, to just be aware of your valuables all the time. You know, they can control that.
Yeah.
But the metro, they try to have a security everywhere. Did you notice that?
Definitely.
Yeah, they hop on the bus and they get off the next
Exactly.
stop. You never know when they're gonna actually show up, right? So yeah, they hop in, hop off. I mean, it was pretty good overall. People were just relaxing. The midday trip. Thoroughly recommend for $1.75 from downtown all the way to the San Pedro Cruise Terminal. Even we talked to a guy in the bus stop back in LA downtown, and he said he's from the Metro company, and they were very nice. They were talking to us. They're trying to help us. Are you guys going to the port? If you are doing this, is the best route to get down there.
Yeah.
So you guys doing the right way. So here we go. Lots of recommendation.
All right. Thank
We
you.
made it.
Keep loving what moves you.
Yeah, we're So we made to the cruise fine and board, and we had an incredible trip to Mexico and Ensenada. The full video of this excursion will be on our channel, Daniel Luciano's, later.
Wow.
Exactly. I've taken a few and then
So what causes this? Pressure?
Yeah. The sound is good. Please be sure to check out video later on at Daniel Luciano's channel on YouTube to see the full video of the Ensenada excursion and what happened there. So now we're gonna go back to move forward and
24 hours later.
Good morning. Hello, lovers of all things that move. So we just finished our trip with the Royal Caribbean in LA, and we're gonna go back to the airport. Now I'm just very confused. We are here at the bus stop from the port, and I would think it would be like at least 30 people here waiting, but as you can see, there is nobody here. In fact, the bus stop is not even on the main road. There's one road behind it, and it's kind of quiet, which is nice, but you would think people would be taking public transit to do their transfers, but for some reason this is not available for people. When you come out on the ship, they usually have you to go to the right, which they have taxis, Uber, and Lyft, right? They don't offer the J bus. So are we crazy in taking this bus? I don't know. Should we be here? It's only $1.75 to get all the way to LAX Center. And we'll pray for the best. Hopefully we'll make it, right? So a lot of people say it's dangerous. But there's nobody here. I'm so perplexed. I thought there would be more people here. I don't know if we're doing the right thing, taking the bus, but we did on the way here, and it was fine.
So I'm not sure, going back, what is the big issue. Actually, the walk was much easier from the ship to the bus stop than it was when we came in, because we didn't know we had to go all the way around. But I don't know. I'm willing to take my chances here. I don't have a lot of big luggages. Daniel is here with me. He's excited to go on this journey again.
Even the
And,
police look at us like we're
yeah.
strange.
Yeah,
They just went by.
yeah.
They're perplexed while we're standing here.
I don't know. That's the bus, J950.
Is it really that weird to ride a bus in
I don't
LA?
know. I guess we'll find out, right? So keep watching to see what happens, to see if we make an LAX center transit center.
I think we'll make it just fine. I don't see what the big deal is. The big deal is honestly all the pollution in LA.
Yeah,
Why aren't more people taking mass transit?
I know. And something else. So this bus stop, it doesn't offer any shelter. Like if you're in the sun, it can be a little bit hot. It's in the morning right now. It's only before 9 o'clock. But we are here waiting. The bus should be here in about 4 minutes, as it says on Google Map. Hopefully Google Map is correct. Also, this bus will show up, right? Hopefully it does exist. I see one going the other way.
Yeah, because there is one
Yeah.
guy over
Yeah.
here waiting, see?
Yeah, so
And his bus is coming on that
yeah,
side.
the other direction. So we should be okay. We'll keep you posted.
So that's the 350, right? There's the 350 and
yeah.
also the 950.
Yeah, correct. I don't,
But do both lines work?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's the J bus.
But the bus doesn't look scary.
No, it looks like a regular bus. There it goes.
It goes to downtown LA.
It says J line. Yeah, that's the one. San Pedro. Yeah.
Looks like a nice bus.
Just a city bus.
What's the big deal? By the way, I think we forgot to tell the viewers.
Oh boy.
How much does this bus cost?
I think I said $1.75.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And how much could an Uber be from here to the airport?
$120.
$120.
So, well, we have to take this J line. And here it is.
Yeah.
I just made it.
Let's get on.
Let's get on.
Esta unidad es nuestra primera prioridad. Órdenes de estacionamiento de usando la aplicación Elementos Underground. Veamos lugares.
Back to the Harbor Freeway. So we made halfway of the trip. Now we gotta take the sea line all the way up there.
Connect here with the Metro K line to Expo Crenshaw on the same side of the boarding platform, and the Metro K line to Redondo Beach on the other side of the boarding platform. This is a Metro C line train.
Alright, I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as we enjoyed riding these trains and buses. We have done a 360, right? So we went to downtown LA, and then from downtown LA to the Seaport, and then from Seaport in San Pedro back to LAX Center. So this proved to be pretty efficient, pretty cost effective.
Now arriving, Aviation Century Station. Connect here with the Metro K line to Expo Crenshaw on the same side of the boarding platform, and the Metros. Connect here with LAX Airport Shuttle to all terminals and all connecting buses upstairs. Make sure you have all of your personal belongings and remain seated or hold on until the doors have opened.
This train is out of service.
Just like that, we're back.
Yes. So we accomplish our mission. All the way back to LAX Metro Transit System Center. All good. Now if you're going to the airport, you just connect with the bus down below. If you're going to the car center for renting a car, you can also do from here. And that's what we're doing today.